It's what's in your wallet.
I'm so old.
I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 explosive hot dog carts.
Ritualistic blood magic.
Laser shooting chesty statues.
Don't watch movies unless we tell you to. Welcome to Movies with my best friend Phil. I'm currently in Will's house. We're sitting in his house and I know that there's something outside and it's in the ground. And it's not my two guests, who really aren't guests. They're co-hosts, so I don't know why I said guests.
Hey, Phil, how's it going?
Oh my God, you gotta be quiet.
What are you talking about?
Phil, why are you
why
whispering?
are you just whispering?
There's an ass blaster outside.
What's that
Wait, no,
sound?
that's Tremors 3.
Oh, yeah.
What sound?
No, you gotta make the ass blaster sound, which is... because they shoot fire out of their butt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it sounds like when I,
Hey, give me some Taco Bell. I'm going to be Tremors 3 and all over the place. You know what I mean? Hey.
Tremors 2 Back to Perfection.
Where we talk about poop and butts and stuff.
Please, no.
That's what we do. That's what we do here at the show. We're doing the show. We're doing the Poop Butts show. It's Will's favorite episode.
Oh, my God.
Will Chotis?
Yeah,
how's your poop butts?
It's pretty good.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Okay.
I love it. Craig.
It's always an emergency.
Yeah, Phil has gone off script.
Craig, how's your poop butts?
It's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it. Are you two people who talk about poop?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I knew that about you, and I think I knew that about you as well, Craig.
Yeah.
No, not really.
I have family members who talk way too much about their bowel movements.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to name names, but
They know who they are.
They know who they are, and they need to stop.
Yeah, I've seen this like online trope that like of men like taking pictures of their poop and like sending it to their friends.
My friend
Yes.
Trevor and I used to do that.
Yeah, if anybody ever did that to me, I would forget their phone number and never speak to them again.
Wow, we have a great way of ending the podcast.
Yeah, if you ever never want to see me again, send me a picture of your poop.
Okay, good to know. Listeners, write that down just for later. I'm sure you'll never use it.
Yeah.
My friend Trevor and I used to do that. We stopped. He fell apart on I think, to be honest, I think we stopped doing it and then we fell apart because we stopped doing it. You know, I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
No, we didn't actually fall apart. We don't text each other that often anymore, but occasionally he'll send me.
You should randomly just send him a picture of your poop.
I really don't like it.
Oh my God.
I really don't like thinking about it. I don't like that people do it.
Yeah. I should send him just a picture of Fitz's.
Yeah.
Hey man, couldn't get to the bathroom, but I thought you'd enjoy this one. Why is there like nylon string in this and pieces of plastic?
What have you been eating?
Well, you know.
Microplastics, my man.
A boy gets hungry. I feel like I'm in a weird vibe, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
And I have only
couldn't
had
tell.
3 sips of this very gross candle drink you gave me. Craig is plying me with drinks, but they're bad drinks.
Yeah, I should do this more. I should do the caramel apple one next.
Yeah. Let's do a quick review. So this is from Blake's. It's a hard cider, and it is cider mill donut. So if you ever wanted to drink, say a
Cinnamon
donut,
sugar donut flavor.
Yeah. Except for like what I would describe it more as is if you ever wanted to drink cinnamon sugar donut flavored candle. That's kind of what this tastes like, and I will keep continuing to go back to it, thinking that it will change over time, and it will, but it will only get worse.
I think it's getting better.
Really?
It's getting better because we're getting drunker.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
what is it,
6.5%.
Yeah.
But but it's grown on me. I thought it would, at first I was like, oh, it's fakey, kind of. And then I started sipping a little more. I'm like, no, actually, that's just like that kind of like apple flavor, like sort of aftertaste I always forget about.
Mm-hmm.
But like once you're like in the middle of drinking an apple drink like that, you ignore that like kind of gross. I don't know what to call it.
See,
That's what it feels like to hang out with Phil.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow,
You just start to ignore it.
You start to ignore
wow, I feel a little attacked.
Because
Only
you're
a little
being
bit attacked.
Okay.
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
I gotta put you back down to your baseline.
Yeah.
You can't at this point. It's already the
Sorry.
door has been opened, and I have stepped right through and pooped on the floor and started talking to you guys about
Great.
it. Bringing it back full circle, circling back. Guys, poop comes from your butt.
Sure does.
Yep.
When you're not pooping, you're probably wearing pants. Probably. Maybe not necessarily, but there's a good chance you're wearing...
I used to think that, but my
you're wearing
experience with that has changed,
Okay, you're wearing a clothing.
Okay, yeah.
And that clothing might have pockets, and those pockets might have things in those pockets.
I haven't a clue where you could be going with this.
And one of those pockets used to be the back left for me.
Oh.
But then I stopped doing that.
You took it off and put it on the other side?
Yep, I took... Well, no, it's in my front pocket now.
Oh. You put your back pocket in your front pocket?
No, I put my butt in my front pocket.
Oh, that
I wear
makes
my
sense.
pants backwards.
Yeah.
It's like, what is it, Kid and Play? But different, but the same. Did they wear their pants backwards?
Oh my God. Can we just get to the wallet, please?
That's right. It's a segment where you reach deep into your best friend's pants and whip out some recommendations. It's What's in Your Wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig?
Yeah.
You seem really excited about wallets today.
I am very excited about
What do you have
wallets?
besides this weird drink that I'm going to keep sipping on air?
Oh,
my
come on.
God damn it.
Ugh.
That's what you get.
Don't aerate it. It's
Aerate
worse
it,
somehow.
Yeah. Gotta let it breathe. So
The tannins.
so I went to Cedar Point on
Okay,
Friday.
this is hilarious because...
Yeah.
Oh, you went on Friday?
Yeah, that's
Never
Friday.
mind. I saw the pictures on Facebook and I was like, Steve was there as well. But he was not there on Friday.
Oh,
He was
okay.
there on Sunday.
Nice.
Jennifer, Jack's older sister,
Oh, okay.
was also there on Sunday.
Oh,
So,
did they run into each other? Do they know each other at all?
vaguely, but
Mhm.
they did not run into each other as far as I know. Anyways, continue. Cedar Point. Tell me about it.
I think Sunday they don't do the haunts, which is weird for weekends.
Well, it's because it's the day of the Lord.
Yeah, it's when
nothing
Yeah.
haunts.
Jesus is
Nothing
there.
haunts on Jesus' day.
Yeah, so I think it was a mainly a kid-friendly day. So,
Yeah. Did you go on this Did you go on the new one?
Yeah.
With the straight down drop.
so we did. So funny story. I did literally everything roller coaster wise that was
That
open.
seems-
It's
That
a
seems
lot,
like you.
isn't it?
It is a
Yes.
lot. The only one that wasn't working was Wild Mouse, which I've ridden a couple times before, and it's good. No, we did Siren's Curse, which is the new one, which is where it just kind of tips you right over. And it's not like you're feeling like you're going straight down. It's like you're far enough over to where it feels like you're going to fly out of your seat and perish. Like there was a moment where I'm looking down at the ground and I'm like, I'm going to land on that person. Like this is just it.
That's not for me.
Yeah.
That's decidedly not for me. But I'm glad you
Yeah.
experienced it.
Yeah. I had not been on a lot of the newer rides. I think the newest one I'd been on was like Gatekeeper, and that's been out for like 15
Oh, I know.
years.
I went there like maybe like 6 years ago.
Is Gatekeeper the one that's
And
themed like
What's
League of Legends?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. It does look very League of Legends.
I think
Okay.
that's Valraven.
Oh,
Is
they
it?
all
Oh,
kind of-
that's what
ooh.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of.
They all kind of have
The
a sort of-
Gatekeeper is the one at the beginning where you go through the actual gate of Cedar Point, and it's more
Okay.
like an eagle wing
Oh,
situation.
I haven't been to Cedar Point in like
yeah, well, it's because
6
Six Flags. I think
years.
was it Six Flags who bought them?
Yeah, well, they kind of conjoined.
Yeah. So they bought it and they immediately like tore down all of the like fun old ones that were actually not any
Is the
fun.
Iron Giant still there?
No.
Iron Dragon.
Iron Dragon. No, I think it got rebranded, didn't it?
No.
No. Okay, but they gave it
They-
a new paint job.
I mean, they haven't changed anything.
Cedar Point.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Blue Streak's still there, Gemini, Corkscrew.
The Twisted Sister's gone.
Oh, that's been gone for years,
The
though.
Wicked Twister and
Wicked
and
Twister's
the
gone.
deep space thing, the
Oh.
M543,
Oh my God, I loved that
whatever
one.
it is.
Is that that was the
Disaster
indoor one?
Transport.
I
Disaster
loved
Transport.
that one.
I know, it was very bad.
Whoa.
And they changed the Mantis
Sorry.
to the Rougarou.
Yeah, Rougarou, I did do that one. That one we did at night.
Felt like everything was different. I didn't like it.
I like the Rougarou in name only. I didn't go on it.
You don't like roller coasters?
No, I don't. But I like Rougarou because it's a cryptid.
Yes. No, I had not been on Mantis since I almost blacked out on it
Oh,
Ooh.
like
It's
20 years ago.
It's one of the worst roller coaster experiences in the world.
Going on roller coasters with glasses is not fun.
No,
Yeah.
Because it's really only Rougarou and Raptor, because you have the headrest thing goes around, and so you're literally getting your bell rung, but you're hitting your ears where your glasses are, and so it hurts the whole time.
I got really nervous on the Raptor, so I took my glasses off.
The log plume's gone too. They added a new one.
But then it sucked because I couldn't see anything. So I was just like riding the Raptor, but it was just blurry.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this kind of fucking sucks.
The last time I went to Cedar Point, I was the most hungover I've ever been in my life.
That is the worst way.
Awful.
And so we were like, I was really excited, and then we were waiting in line, and I suddenly realized that I was just now not drunk. And I was like,
oh no.
Oh no. And I was like, I'm going to throw up on all of my family.
Yeah.
But then the second the ride started, adrenaline like kicked in really hard. And I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then it would end and be like, you're going to throw up now.
Yeah. So Veronica has
the
a little
weirdest version
bit
of Crank.
Yeah.
of a motion sickness.
Yeah.
And so she took Dramamine.
Yeah.
She made it about halfway through the day.
That's impressive.
It is. She made it through all the big roller coasters. But she couldn't go on Raptor, and she loves Raptor. But like the whole time we were on Gatekeeper, she's like, don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up.
Yeah.
And so we went with a friend of ours, and so I ended up riding the rest of the coasters with her. And the two, yes.
No, keep going. This is just for later.
Okay. The two I love the most, I've been wanting to ride Steel Vengeance for years.
Which one's Steel Vengeance?
That's the one that used to be Mean Streak. And they redid the track, so it's a wooden and steel. It's a hybrid coaster.
Yeah, hybrid.
They changed everything.
It's a hybrid. It saves a lot of mileage.
It is the best roller coaster I've been on, because you feel like your head's going to get lopped off, but you're also enjoying it. Because you're doing spins like in the lower part of the coaster, and that's all there is. You're surrounded by wood, framing.
Yeah. You know, at one point on this show, I said, I think there's a bit of a daredevil in me.
Yeah.
Not for roller coasters, though.
Okay.
You and Caitlin don't like roller coasters.
Oh, Caitlin doesn't like roller coasters?
No, that's probably why I haven't been back.
It is not my idea of a enjoyable time. What I was going to say earlier is, so you're a guy who knows coasters.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a, what do they call them? Coaster boys?
A coaster toaster?
Coaster toaster?
So I
coaster
know
roaster?
Some of the big ones, but I really just know a couple parks. Their coasters.
Is the Raptor just a gem? Because I feel like I've met so many people who love the Raptor, and I don't like roller coasters, but I went on it, and as much as it was blurry and I was like, I don't think I want to go on this again, I will admit it was much better than I thought it was going to be. So is it just good?
No, that's a great one. It's hard because that was like one of the first of its kind.
Yeah.
And so there are so many now.
Right. Okay.
And I forget a lot of times that Cedar Point is still considered like one of the best.
Oh, it
parks.
is. It is for the amount of roller coasters jammed in there, even before Six Flags had it. Like other places would have like two big roller coasters and then a bunch of like little
That's
crap.
like Michigan's Adventure.
Yeah,
it has
Michigan
Shivering
Adventure.
Timbers, and that's about it.
I mean, that was the biggest disappointment, I think, when I was a kid and I went to Disney World for the first time, is because like I grew up going to Cedar Point every summer.
Yeah.
And then I went to Disney World and I was like, all right, let's do the roller coasters. And they're like, we don't really have those here.
We have theme rides.
We have theme rides. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's go on the Peter Pan ride.
And I'm over here. I'm like, I enjoy a theme ride more than a thrill ride.
I enjoy them now much more than but when I was a kid, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, and then I think we went back when we were like teenagers in high school. And I was like, there is nothing for me here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last thing I'll say is, I have never wanted to do Top Throw Dragster in all the years that it was around. I thought it was a big waste.
Seems like it to me.
Because
it's like 2 seconds.
It's 2 seconds long, and the
wait for like
the
2
line
hours.
was
it's always right. Yeah.
Veronica went when it opened, and she waited 4 hours to go on it.
Ooh.
It also like when it would like break down constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because of how dangerous it was, if even the smallest thing went wrong, they'd have to like shut it down, check everything, and be like, "Nah, it was just a weird vibration or whatever." Or some kid had
Sorry.
a penny in his pocket. That was disgusting, Phil.
Oh, you have to on like 3 or 4 of the coasters. You have to go through a metal detector.
Yeah.
You can't have anything on you. Like we had
Yeah,
to buy those
what
things
about
for your
in you?
glasses.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
mean sexually. I mean, I have
Okay.
metal in my body.
Oh no.
You have too much
It's not
iron in your
magnets.
blood. Yeah, we had to make sure we had everything out, and so I did say, okay, Top Thrill 2 is out. It looks a little more worth it. And so I did that, and it's one of the best things I've ever read in my life because it shoots you up about halfway up,
Yeah.
and then you fall back, you shoot, it accelerates you back, and you go all the way back up here. So you're
So it's a little bit like the old Wicked Twister.
yes,
Yeah.
and you were floating. It is like you were in space because you were literally just like the negative G's. So you're like this, and then all of a sudden it shoots you back down, and then it picks up a lot of speed, and then you go all the way up, and then you twist, and then you go over the thing, and you twist back down, and whoo boy, the adrenaline that hits you
Yeah.
Yeah.
on that
'Cause
ride.
I went down the Top Thrill dragster, and which is like, if people are unaware, was like at the time like the fastest roller coaster.
It's
with
like the fastest and highest and a lot of
highest,
things.
and it broke all the records. But it was like you were on it for like 6 seconds tops,
Yeah.
and like I went on it, and you never got to experience like when you go on a coaster and you get that whoa I'm falling feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, none of that because you were going so fast the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
That it's like the same motion. It just feels like you're just going forward. So you're like, and then you're down. You're like,
it's like you're on a spaceship
yeah, no,
in the movie.
yeah, I guess, yeah. It just feels like you're just going really fast forward, but you don't get any of that like 0G sensation when you get to the top of a loop or like a hill or anything
Mhm.
because you're going so fast. It like, yeah,
So
Interesting.
I did forget to mention we did go during Hollow weekends, just the very beginning of it. And so we got to do 4 houses all together, and we had the express like the reason we were able to do as much as we did is because we shelled out for express pass or fast pass or whatever they call it now, fast lane. And oh, I see. This isn't interesting to you guys anymore.
no. I had to pull my phone out because I didn't do my homework.
You did your homework. But the one that they did that was more of a bigger deal was the Conjuring house. They've never had a themed house like that was actual IP.
Oh.
And we accidentally cut in line.
Whoops.
You
Well-
sons of guns.
Well, because we had the express thing, so we were able to go to the faster line, but we didn't realize that one doesn't have one. And so we just kind of walked up, we showed our wristband right when the line opened. The guy kind of just waved us in, and we're like, there's not a separate line. And we're like, just roll with it. And so they ended up, it took, because it's like a 20-minute house, because it's interactive. Like you're doing stuff in there.
Oh.
Like they're giving you props, and you have to get on your hands and knees and hide from things.
Ooh.
And
Wow.
so we didn't know that. And so, like, the people who got in line, like, even like 10 minutes after it opened, probably never got on it because it takes a good 5-10 minutes to let the next 10 people in.
Yeah.
It's very slow. But the house itself was really cool. I've only seen the first Conjuring at the time. I've watched the 2 and 3 since then, just so I could be like, I liked the first one when it came out, and I, for some reason, never really felt like watching the other ones.
Is that the one with the guy?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Patrick Wilson is in both the Conjuring movies and in Insidious.
Hmm.
Or is it Insidious? Or is it...
Did you know that the people the Conjuring movie is based off of are terrible people and grifters?
Yeah.
I did know that.
No, isn't that great?
I mean, is it a surprise?
No. it's literally our country is a country of con men.
Yeah.
The American dream is the con.
So the haunted house.
Yes. But the haunted house was great. They picked on Veronica and our friend the whole time. And they're like, oh, you got to put your hand in this box. Because it was one of those like...
Oh, and it's full of cold, wet noodles.
Well, that's the thing. It wasn't even anything scary in there. They just had to get this coin, and like we were collecting cursed objects, and they had some great effects though. Like I didn't even see the person come into the room, and all of a sudden they were there, and we were like, But I continue to not be scared by haunted houses. It's not a brag. It's just something I'm dead inside, so I don't get scared.
Have you been to? Okay. Segway.
All right.
Chimpanzee riding on a Segway.
Yeah.
Have you been to like the scary haunted houses that like, what is it, Erebus? Or like the
No.
other ones?
No, as a kid, I was too scared.
I've never
Or is
been
it
to
in high
like a
school?
legit haunted house.
We should do Wired's this year. The three of us.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I want to see what
Yes.
happens.
And we'll each bring like a lav mic connected to our phone and record
Mhm.
us in there and our thoughts and our
Mhm.
and our screams.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll be really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll make some listenable audio for sure.
Yeah, it won't just be
Because
that was nothing.
We'll definitely remember to describe what we're doing, and
Yeah.
it won't just be the sounds of us reacting
Yeah.
and then laughing, and then just be like, "This is nothing. This
Yeah.
is nothing."
But truly, I will do that with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I've
All right.
never done a real haunted house, and I don't know if it would. I don't know if I could like turn that part of my brain off where I'm like, this isn't real. That's a child who's like after school job is to scare people
Yeah.
in a mask. I don't know if I could turn that off in my brain, but I
Yeah.
would like to try.
No, it's
See,
that has
that-
been flipped off permanently in my
See,
brain.
Yeah.
like that's why I haven't been to one because I went to Erebus, and that was my reaction. Was like,
Really?
oh, this is all fake. This is Halloween decorations. And it was
Yeah.
just like, and I was like, oh, wow, this is a horrible experience. But then again, best case scenario, I go and I'm terrified and I'm screaming, and that's not fun either. I don't want to do that.
See, this is now I feel like we should pivot. Instead of going to a haunted house, we should go ghost hunting.
Ooh.
We'll
Oh,
find a way to
boy.
get into like an old ass building in the middle of the night, and we'll stay there until like 3 a.m. together.
Okay, I'll make it more
do
enticing.
EVPs.
We'll get drunk,
Oh, I want to do that.
and
Let's
then
do
we
that.
go ghost hunting.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that one.
It's well, the person plays Katy Perry really loud
Yeah.
going through the house.
So,
God,
Phil, what do you got
were
in your
Oh, yeah,
wallet?
we were doing something.
Yeah.
Borderlands 4. I mean, that's
Oh,
what
right.
else was I going to talk about? I have
Yeah.
other things on my list. I pulled up a page from a movie I watched that I really liked, but I don't. It's Borderlands 4 is everything right now to me.
Is it actually good, or is it kind of the same stuff?
No, I really like it.
Okay.
Okay, so 3. Let's talk about 3 a little bit.
Let's. You know what? Let's dig in. Let's really
dig in. Let's really
get in there.
like. Let's really like open it up and
Yeah, let's-
insert ourselves inside of 3.
Mhm. Yeah, let's get this thing spread eagle.
Yes. I
Start?
liked a lot of 3 in terms of gameplay.
Okay.
I think they did a lot in that one for like quality of life upgrades. They like made things smoother. They gave you a lot of really cool guns. There were a lot of really cool the classes are really cool with like their abilities and stuff. 3 really and the DLC in 3 is amazing. It's some of the best DLC I think in the franchise.
Can I guess what you're gonna say?
Is it you can guess.
The story left me so
Yeah, the
bored.
stories
in the planets again. For some reason, I just was bored.
I was fine with that. I was fine with like the idea of traveling because it felt like how they were going to extend. You know, you got the first game where it's a vault. It's the only one that seems to exist. The second one's like, actually, there's more.
Yeah.
There's more going on here than we thought. And then the third one's like, there's way more going on. There's vaults all over the place. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And so I was like, okay, I like that concept. We'll go to a bunch of different planets and, it'll be like how in 1 and 2, there were like very wildly different areas on the planet,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
it'll just be like, you're going to another planet. It's fine, whatever.
It's the Star Wars planet.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lucy. I got to move my phone. It's in your way. But the story in 3 was just really bad, and I really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed the bad guy. I really enjoyed the gameplay mechanics with the story in 2.
Mhm.
I mean, you
2
can't
is
get
great.
better than Handsome Jack.
He's a
Yeah.
great bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And like I guess spoiler alert, like Angel, the one who's like giving you all these missions,
Yeah.
that whole twist is
Great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
So 4 is giving me 2 vibes in story and 3 vibes in gameplay, but also major Destiny vibes in gameplay.
Oh, okay.
They took a
interested.
lot of Destiny DNA and jammed it right in there. And I really like, there's like, Jack and I will encounter like a bubble in the overworld, and you go in and there's like a mini boss that's just like a random dude that spawns, and you go and you fight it, and it's like you get like boss loot and stuff, and it's really fun. But the story so far, sorry,
Big yawn for Phil. Big
Yeah.
yawn.
Stop making fun of my sleep apnea.
Oh.
The story so far, admittedly, we haven't gotten super far into it, but it's early days, but it feels like it's closer to 2 than 3 in story. It feels Borderlands, but it doesn't feel like a caricature of Borderlands, which is really what the story in 3 feels like to me.
Yeah.
It feels like somebody just like cranked up all the sliders instead of like actually trying to magnify it. They just like cranked up all the sliders and said, yeah, this is good. 3 or 4 so far feels like a return to an interesting story, an interesting world, and then really, really good gameplay so far. So I am deep in it.
Okay.
I am really enjoying it. My character that I picked is freaking awesome. Just does like,
Is it the tank?
it's the
sniper?
Gravatar, the scientist. She shoots like a ball that kind of like sucks people in towards it, and then it explodes.
Oh,
And
nice.
it just does like an absurd amount of damage. Jack and I were playing yesterday, and I caught like 8 people in it and killed all of them without having to shoot at them. It's great. It's great. It's
And those
freaking
were just NPCs.
yeah. Nobody asked me to kill him.
Yeah, you just did it.
I just did it because I'm
Cold-blooded.
cold-blooded, and I'm a
Checking in to
bad
see.
boy. Will,
Yeah.
what
are we
is what's in your? We're recording a podcast.
Oh, still? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
What's in you?
What's in you? Is it in you?
The game?
Gatorade?
It's in the game.
That's their slogan. Is it in you?
Is it in you?
That's a Gatorade slogan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it in you?
Oh yeah, it is. It's a weird one.
Yeah, Gatorade, but not in the way you think.
Oh,
Keep going, Will.
I don't really understand. No. My recommendation is.
Is it the weird One Piece game that you've been playing?
No, but that's a lot of fun. So I found that I'm in a big Muso, which I think is what it's called. Muso. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Muso
Like
games.
chocolate mousse?
Moose?
No, the Dynasty Warrior style video games.
Yeah.
Which is Muso, which I think stands for like 1 versus 1,000 or whatever. But that's not what I wanted to talk about, even though I am playing that One Piece game and it is a lot of fun. Which is their version of that. Anyways, no, I went to Game Pawn the other day. Have you guys been over there to Game Pawn?
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah. It's a game store. It's a chain. I think they have like maybe 3 or 4 other locations, but there's one near us in Ypsilanti, and I walked in there. Well, so I pulled the Wii out the other day because I was like, I wanted to like play some more games with the boys, but there's a high level of entry for a lot of these games, because you got to be kind of coordinated to play them. And so Jack's been getting really frustrated. So I was like, hey, maybe we'll have some fun with the Wii, but I don't have any Wii games really because it's my parents' Wii, and they never bought any games other than the Wii Fit. So I went over to the Game Pawn, and I was just like, man, I miss this. Like I remember going to like GameStop and EB Games like all the time and just perusing the used games.
Yeah.
And like finding, little weird whatever for like $6 or $7. If you had $50 and you walked into a GameStop in like 2005, you were a king.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you had like 4 games you didn't like and you were going to sell them. But like the last time I went into a GameStop, I was like, God, this place is like sad. You know what I mean?
It's mostly not games anymore.
It's mostly not games anymore. And like the back catalog, it's all new stuff. Like there's barely any used games, and then if you go like, one generation behind, it's like this tiny little kiosk in the corner. But yeah, so this Game Pawn place, I don't know if they sell any new stuff. I think they sell some new stuff, but it's all like used things. You know what I mean? And there's even there's like display cases further in the back of like super expensive like collector's item stuff.
Yeah.
So like they're like legit like I don't know. It was just like, and they have like PlayStation 1 games and like PlayStation 2 games and like Xbox games and Wii games. So we went and like we walked around the Wii and we got this. Jack is really into Star Wars right now and he likes the Clone Wars. Ahsoka's his favorite character. And they had this lightsaber battle game where you swing a lightsaber or you swing the Wiimote as the lightsaber and you'll hit each other and it's impossible to actually play, but it's super easy to like
what
cheese.
Lightsaber form?
I don't know.
Do you use?
Well, you pick a character, so it's whatever they are using. So you get like Anakin style, you get like Obi-Wan style or Ahsoka style.
Do you know which forms they use?
No, of course not.
God.
Will, can I make a suggestion?
No. So no, I'm just kidding.
Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and I wanted it to be cheaper than it was.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
that's the unfortunate part.
That's the problem with Wii games, especially the first party ones. Is they're still $40 or $50.
Yeah,
like
that makes no sense.
It makes no sense for like Super Mario Galaxy 2 to be $60 at this.
That's the price of a brand new game.
Yes, exactly.
Not a 20-year-old game.
Yeah. And so it's like crazy. So like I think we picked up Epic Mickey was the other one that we picked up. But yeah, no.
It's like the lowest bar of entry.
What?
It is Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Oh,
it's very, very easy for very young.
Have you tried getting a Dreamcast and playing Echo the Dolphin?
I have.
Okay.
God.
But I didn't try at all. Like I tried just a little bit in the idea that I thought about getting a Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And that was the end of trying.
It's the best system.
Yeah. I know you were a big dream. You know what game I do want to play a game?
Power Stone?
Power Stone.
Yeah.
Power Stone was like the best.
Yeah.
Because it was a fighting game, but it was, most fighting games, especially at the time, it was like you just walk towards each other. It's all on a 2D plane, but Power Stone, you could like walk around a whole environment and like pick stuff up and throw it at each other. So like a strategy in that game was just to not get hit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in so many other fighting games, the strategy is like you just go to each other and mash buttons. But in that game, you could just like, no, don't touch me. Don't touch me. And just jump around, which is what I always did.
Was there aliens in Echo the Dolphin? Was that what the whole thing was?
I only played, I think so, but I only played like the beginning of it.
I could never, the one on the Sega, no, the one on the Dreamcast Brad had.
Yeah.
And I could never figure out
That's
how to
where
get
I
out
played
of
it.
Yep. I could never figure out how to get out of the lagoon, the beginner lagoon. And when I finally did, I met a hammerhead shark and died immediately. And I went, I don't really want to do this anymore.
I had it for the Genesis and I never knew what to do. And then I think at some point someone showed me that like it's aliens. I'm like, what do you mean? This is not just like about a dolphin?
Yeah. Man.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So anyways,
Speaking of aliens.
No, well, I mean, my recommendation, I don't think I ever really said what recommendation is going to used game stores.
Oh, yeah.
Go don't go to GameStop because they suck.
Yeah.
Because they're a Funko Pop store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go to your mom and pop game.
Yeah, if you can find one. Yeah, because that's
it's less mom and pop and like more strange uncle.
Exactly.
If you get closer to Metro Detroit, like Oakland County, Wayne County has some legit used video game places, so they exist.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's just like so many more people. It is astounding because I work in Madison Heights, which is not like that close to Detroit. It's the same distance from Detroit as we are, but like it is much more densely populated still.
Oh yeah.
And it is wild to me sometimes, like just how many more people there are.
Yeah.
I always think like, oh yeah, we're in a city. We're next to Ann Arbor. It's a big enough city. Ipsy's like,
well, but that's what's weird about
it's like, nope.
That area of Michigan. It is just like a one continuous strip mall that just like never ends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you turn down a road and it's like the most fanciest houses you've ever seen.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Yeah. I went to West Bloomfield today. I was driving through like Kigo Harbor and like some of these like nice like lake house areas. And I was in somebody's house out there. It was a reporter and a sound engineer for one of the big channels.
Nice.
I never met her, but I met him, and I was doing like stuff in their basement.
Was
That
it
sounds
Hannah
weird.
Saunders?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
But they had an insanely nice house,
Mm-hmm.
super long driveway, giant ass house right on the lake. Everything about the house was nice. We were putting in honestly, it wasn't even I just charged another company for me to come out and program something that I didn't even sell, but what they sold them would have been like, I don't know, a couple $1,000s for like a basement room.
Yeah. Well,
It's like,
if you got the money.
I
Yeah.
love and hate being in rich people's houses.
I mostly hate it.
I mostly hate it.
Yeah.
I like looking at cool stuff,
Oh,
but then when
yeah.
you talk to them, you're like, God, I don't want to be that guy, but you don't deserve money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time.
You suck.
Yeah, it's like I think I made a post about that on Threads, which is something nobody used, so I don't know why I did it.
I read it sometimes.
But it was just like, yeah, that's my favorite part about going on a boat in Michigan in a lake is just looking at all of the like huge mega mansions and imagining how terrible the people who live there are.
Yeah.
Because you just know that they're like, I'm like, what disenfranchised people's money did you build that house with?
I
know what I
went
mean?
to somebody's house in, I could see Cedar Point from their backyard.
Yeah,
I say backyard like it was like a regular ass
in like a backyard.
It was like a back.
off their
It was like a
estate,
giant.
the grounds.
The back of their grounds, the
Yeah.
rear grounds, because it had like an outdoor kitchen that was bigger than my kitchen.
Yeah.
It had a like
Fucking
hot tub and a
hate
patio
that.
space, and then an infinity pool. And then you went inside, and the kids' bedroom had a rock climbing wall.
Every time I see a house like that, I just know that I would never have one, even if I could afford it, because if somebody gave me enough money to buy a house like that, I would say you've made a mistake and then just give it back.
I did pee in their house though, so like, you know.
So you're rich
So
now.
it's actually
So-
technically yours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they peed on my pee because I didn't use the bathroom.
They probably never. Yeah. Oh, well,
I
there you
peed
go.
around the outside so they couldn't go in because
Yeah,
they
now-
smelled my pee.
Now it'll always smell like you. Great.
Speaking of peeing outside of houses to keep animals out,
We watched a movie about keeping animals outside of your house, sort of.
And they'll come in your basement though.
All right.
yeah, they will.
We
Woo.
want- watched Tremors, which is a 1990 American monster horror film directed by Ron Underwood, produced by Brett Maddock and S.S. Wilson, written by Maddock, Wilson, and Underwood, and starring Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Finn Carter, Michael Gross, and Reba McEntire. It had around a $6.4 million budget. I saw a couple other numbers all the way up to $10 million. It made $16 million, so good for them.
Okay.
96 minutes long. How do you think this movie is sitting on Rotten Tomatoes, Phil?
83.
Craig, what do you think?
I can't participate. I accidentally saw it earlier.
Okay.
Oh, so I win by default.
Yeah, it's 88.
Okay, that
All
was
right.
close.
What audience score? Did you see that one too?
I didn't. I'm gonna assume that one is like 92.
What do you think the audience score is at?
99.
You're both wrong. 76.
Oh, the audience is fucking stupid.
Stupid.
Because two of the greatest
I
things that
bet you-
came into the world in 1990 were me and this movie.
I think probably there was a bunch of Reba fans who went and saw this movie and were
Oh.
like, "What is happening? Why does
Why
Reba
isn't she
have a
singing?"
gun? Why isn't she singing?"
Until the end credits. That's what I came for.
So I picked this movie. Because I forgot it was my turn to pick a movie, and Kevin Bacon was in the last movie, and the first Kevin Bacon movie I could think of was Tremors.
You didn't forget.
It's-
You had this picked out for a while.
Oh yeah, maybe I did.
You could have picked any movie in the world.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's that he's 6 degrees away.
You
It's
could have
not
picked
1 degree of
You
Kevin
could have picked
Bacon.
a movie 6 degrees from any movie, and you picked Tremors, and I'm really happy about it because I fucking love this movie.
So yeah, I had seen this movie before, but it'd been a long time, and I think Tremors 3 is the one I saw the most as a kid for whatever reason. It was
Wild.
just like on in the background at Brad's house, maybe
Yeah.
the most.
Oh,
that
that
must have
makes
been
sense.
it or something. But you two had seen this before, correct?
Oh, I've seen this a million times. Surprisingly, have not seen the sequels to it though.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say 2 is fine. 3 gets into like, okay, this is Sci-Fi Channel original movie. Like, I still
Which is
like
its
it.
own fun thing.
Yes.
The only cast member who comes back is the
so
one guy.
Fred Ward is in the second one, and Michael Gross.
Oh, okay.
3, it's Michael Gross. Michael Gross from then on.
Yeah.
I have heard rumors that they're gonna do another one with Kevin Bacon. Obviously not with Michael Gross, unfortunately.
Oh.
But Kevin Bacon has talked about doing
Did
another
Michael
one.
Gross pass away?
Yeah,
Oh.
somewhat recently.
Oh.
Really?
Pretty sure.
I haven't pulled. I was looking at his Wikipedia page. It doesn't say he died.
Are you talking about Fred?
You might be thinking of
Well, I know he did. I could have sworn.
Well, breaking news maybe.
I
Uh-oh.
don't
The
have
first one
me
to
break
know.
that news.
But,
Listen, I didn't kill him just because he's dead and nobody knows about it but me.
Yeah, he's 78 years old, living in somewhere.
I don't know. I guess I just thought he died.
Yeah.
So maybe he will be in it. That'd be cool.
I guess they did a pilot for it in like 2018 with Kevin Bacon for a show, and it just didn't get picked up. Even Sci-Fi didn't pick it up. So I'm like,
Well, that's
how
stupid of
bad
Sci-Fi.
was this that you can't get
Yeah.
a show off the ground with Kevin Bacon?
Yeah, that is pretty wild because it's Kevin Bacon. He's pretty freaking bankable.
Yeah, and bangable.
Yeah.
Oh, a Michael C. Gross, who designed the Ghostbusters logo, died in 2015. So maybe
Genuinely, maybe I saw that
Yes.
and thought it was him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say
2015?
100% that is
But
what
there
happened.
had to have been a Tremors like 6 or 7 that came out after that, and I knew he was in that one.
Well, I don't know what to
So I don't know, man. I don't know what's in my.
2015 seems like 10 years ago, but that's the year before
is.
Trump was elected.
Okay, podcast is over. I'm out.
Yeah, you can't say those words. Anyway, about
Let's talk about
horrible
Tremors.
things that
Happened to
infect
somebody
our
else.
world.
Tremors.
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 So Craig, how do you feel about this movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I love this movie. It's one of those that was
it's a film, you asshole.
sorry. This film. It's one of those that was always on TV, and it didn't like the box office was okay on it, but they didn't know how to market it because having a horror movie comedy sort of they didn't know which way to really market it.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. This movie is kind of in a weird way genreless.
Yeah.
Because it is lighthearted in a lot of ways, but it's very serious at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's scary, but not terrifying. It's suspenseful, but it's like never like.
Well, it's like
It doesn't
Gremlins.
feel like but Gremlins, I feel like has a lot more like terror-filled moments and then a lot more straight-up comedy in it.
It,
You know what I mean?
It feels weirdly modern in that way to
Yeah.
me, where it's like the genre is cloudier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is one of those movies that benefited. I think if it had come out at any other point outside of the video cassette boom of the late 80s, early 90s, it might not have been as much of a cult classic, but it was one of the most rented movies when it came out, and it just was on TV all the time. That's how I found it, and it was just one of those movies you had on the middle of the day on Saturday, and
Yeah.
you would watch just like from the middle to the very end, or you'd come back and you're like, oh yeah, this is what this part happens.
Yeah, I would start over because they're playing it twice. So you'd watch from the middle of the movie to the end,
So
and the beginning of the movie to the middle.
do I think it's a perfect movie? No. I think it drags a little bit at the end when they're like trying to get out of the town on the little truck thing. Because all the town stuff is very like I like all that stuff, and then the beginning mystery, like they're just trying to leave and they keep getting stopped by.
I think they
people.
do such a good job with the beginning mystery.
Oh yeah. It's
like of a creature feature.
Yeah,
like is it a you said it's like is it a perfect movie? No, but is it like a near perfect creature feature?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. It is. This is one that like if you are into creature features, I feel like you measure other creature features against this movie to some degree because it's so well done in the mystery of what's going on, and then the actual monster itself is like, one, it's freaky looking, but two, it's like unique in terms of it lives underground, but it's not like I'm a weird goblin and I live in caves underground. It's like a weird worm that tunnels underground, and it like does the things that it causes trouble with are things that like underground things would cause trouble with in the beginning, and it adds to this mystery of like, what is this thing? What is it doing? How is it like? Why is it doing this? Why did it just show up?
And a lot of that you don't need to know.
No, you don't need to know but
that's the best part.
I feel like you're left wondering, like,
that's the one thing I do like is they never go like, there's no like scientist who accidentally created a something or other. They're just like, these things are just here now.
There's a scientist that knows something like tangential to these creatures, and she's like, she like multiple times she's like, I don't know. Why are you looking at me? Why would I know this?
This is clearly something that no one has ever seen before. How would I know anything?
No one has ever
it?
seen this. I'm a geologist.
I do appreciate that they were able to pull off a creature feature of a completely new type, because I can't think of many creature features from the last 30 years that was a major motion, like not like a sci-fi thing, but like a major motion picture that wasn't just spiders or bats are big. Like an unknown creature is just larger than it should be.
This is a normal creature but made bigger or made stronger or made Nope would be the
that's a great one.
The best recent.
Because they didn't even say if it's an extraterrestrial. Movie. It might just be some being that we don't know.
That is such a weird, good movie. I loved it. But
again, it's one of those things. Creature features were everywhere in the 50s, especially, and then the 60s. They were still, I mean, they ran out of ideas almost instantly, but there's still some. They're fun to watch.
And in the early 2000s, there was a resurgence of it, and it was all something versus something. Do you know what I mean? Like Mega Shark versus less Mega Shark.
Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus. I was there. I was on the front lines of that resurgence because my dad and I were watching all of those on Sci-Fi to the point like Sharknado came out, and my dad and I were like, yeah, this one's pretty good. Like we like this. We're like aficionados. We watched all the ones before this, and it was funny because I felt like I wasn't like I felt like not gatekeeping, but there was a part of me that was like Sharknado came out, and it was all of a sudden people were like, oh yeah, I love like bad sci-fi movies like Sharknado, and I'm like, okay, but have you seen Big Ass Spider? Have you seen Dog Soldiers? Like what other ones are you watching? And they're like, Sharknado. And the one that came after that, Sharknado 2. And I was like, okay, but like, what about these other ones? Can we talk about these other ones? I love creature movies.
And they don't make enough of them. Again, because our movie making is broken now. You can't make those kind of movies unless you are a super producer where you could get movies made just with your name, like Jordan Peele.
Yes. Which,
big yawn for Phil.
Which he also then made a very, very good creature feature. with Nope. Like,
Yeah.
Monsters. I want to say 2011 that
And
came out.
also, if we're not talking about like kaiju, because
Yeah,
that's a
this one's
whole
little
different
bit-
category.
This one's not quite. So Monsters is really cool. It's like a very like low budget, like small scope. You're just following two people traveling from Mexico to the United States.
Yeah.
It's like some official's daughter, and then like a reporter that's going in to like try and rescue her, and she's in this like quarantine zone in Mexico of aliens that have come down. They give you, I feel like, zero information on why they're there, the aliens or the people. It is just like you jump into the middle of this story and you follow it until the end. It's really, really cool. It's got Scoot McNairy in it, who I love because of that movie and because of his weird name. Sorry, Scoot, but your name is Scoot.
Yeah, sorry, Scoot, who is definitely listening to this.
He might be.
I'll put hashtag Scoot on the liner
Ray
notes.
Fiennes was listening to it because
Oh,
that
that's
comment
true.
got deleted.
Yeah, it did.
So he must have paid that person back. He owed them like $200 or something.
Will, do you
Mhm.
want to give us a quick rundown of the plot, which is almost not existent?
All right, so the movie is
We'll
about.
yawn too.
I did yawn, but I quashed it real quick. Oh, you're yawning again. So the movie takes place in like we just held hands. What was it, like New Mexico? I want to say
They're
It's-
Nevada.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nevada.
Nevada.
Okay, so Nevada in a
Idiot.
very very small town of like 14 people, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
ridiculous, and somehow everyone is able to pay each other to do the. I don't. It's I
She's
always.
like trying to offer them months' work. I'm like, with what money?
What do you
do?
Can you have a house? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and like, yeah. Anyways, so
rich desert people, man.
So yeah, the movie's about two sort of bumbling handymen, Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward's character. Fred Ward, yes, Fred Ward's character.
Not to be confused with Handy Bumblemen.
Or Burt Ward.
or Burt Ward, who is the guy who played Robin.
Yes.
I think, in Adam West. Anyways, but like, and they like want to get out of town because they keep having to do all the crappy jobs. And-
Literally.
yeah, one of them is them cleaning out a septic tank. And basically every time they try and so they're like, you know what, we're leaving. We're going to the next town over. And as they are leaving, they keep running into obstacles, right? Like, oh, there's somebody way up on this electrical tower. Yeah, we'll call it a tower. And it's one of the people in town, and he died up there. It's like, well, that's weird. What was he doing up there? And then another time, like there's a big rock fall on the one road out of town. And they're like, okay, that's interesting. Nobody's come and fixed this. That's strange. And then they go and they visit, I want to say like, not the doctor. No. There's like a farmer who's dead too.
Yeah.
All of his sheep get eaten. So basically they're like discovering that there's something weird going on. And essentially it ends up with them on one of their trips out finding
the doctor.
What's that?
It's the doctor and his wife is who they find last.
They find them last, and they decide to leave. No, and then when they try to go, the rubble hasn't been cleared away, and they try to drive away, and one of the Tremors like grabs onto their axle.
Yeah,
and it rips, and they realize they're dealing with something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And basically, there's also a scientist lady who is obviously the love interest. Who is like, hey, there's something going on, seismic activity. And they kill one accidentally, and I don't know. And the rest of the movie is them like fight, like the whole. See, this is the reason why I really like this movie is it's very light and kind of silly in a lot of ways, but there's like a logic to it that remains throughout it.
Yeah.
Like, and one of the things that's fun about this sort of creature feature, this movie is like learning the rules. You know what I mean? They're like, they like start experimenting. They're like, oh, it can move through sand, but it can't move through rocks. So let's climb up on these rocks. It's like, okay, well, we're stuck here, you know? Oh, here's another thing. It actually can't see us at all. It doesn't have any eyes. So like if we stand very still and don't move, it doesn't know where we, there's just all this figuring out of like how it works. And just like approaching these problems like semi-logically and, and it makes sense within the so it's like it's fun to watch them do that. It's fun. Like that's the one thing.
Their decisions and their like detectiving follows a line of logic.
Yeah, and that's the one thing like they teach you in sometimes in like screenwriting is like it's always fun to watch somebody be really good at their job. So it is fun to watch these people like not necessarily they're not like experts in it, but it is fun to watch them sort of like logic their way and try and figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And also what's fun is, or at least works in the movie's favor, is that the graboids are not dumb enough to get killed the same way.
Yeah. There's some level of intelligence to them. Another like logic thing is like Bert shoots one with like a really high powered rifle, but then when they go up on the roof, he can't shoot them through sand.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
He can't, like it's just they do a lot of those little things where it's like
and the other thing that's fun is the town has got a great cast of characters.
Yes, a bunch of weirdos.
Like there's like there's the what is his name, Carl, who owns the shop. What was his name? I feel like it was like Carl. There's like the old man who owns the shop.
I should know this.
Yeah, and then there's like that one snarky teenage kid who they're always just like, you're just gonna like one of these days someone's gonna punch you in the nose. And then there's like the mom and the little girl like doesn't really have like that big of a part in it, but she does like, she's bouncing around on a pogo stick, which is one of those things that's just great, like just movie writing. Is like you meet this little girl and she's bouncing on a pogo stick.
Walter Chang.
Walter. Yeah. I knew it was like just an old white guy name, even though he was clearly Chinese or something, Asian. Anyways, no, you see her, she's bouncing on a pogo stick when you first meet her, which means kind of nothing. A little girl likes pogo sticking. But then later when you learn about the vibrations, you see, and just seeing her on the pogo stick, everyone immediately knows the danger of that, and that to me is like that's really good screenwriting because you're like that show don't tell you set it up before you now know and see the stakes of that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question: who does Melvin Plug belong to? The boy that's being annoying.
I thought the mom with the little girl.
No, it's her and the daughter last name is Sterngood. His is Plug. And none of the other. There's only Miguel and there's Nestor Cunningham, who is a local resident.
Oh, so that like annoying kid doesn't have why is he there then?
Maybe his parents are just out at work for an extended amount of time. So I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah. Huh.
But anyway, the cast is interesting. And I mean, these would be background characters in a lesser film, or they wouldn't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
But everyone has enough of a part in it.
Yeah.
They're actually doing things. It's not just like, oh no, like saying a couple lines and then
dying
you get eaten by a graboid instantly.
Yeah, and I think all their deaths, like any of the ones who pass, like get eaten by a graboid, like it earned maybe isn't the right word, but it's not just like another horror movie, or to be honest, later iterations of Tremors where like it just feels gratuitous. It doesn't feel like everyone's getting picked off one by one.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of people survive this.
A lot of people survive it. Yeah.
I think
arguably most of the main town
most of the town survives
it. I think it's just Walter and Nestor are the only part of the main group who die.
Yeah. Nestor, who I don't even think had a line, did he?
He had a couple lines, and I thought he was the dad of the boy.
No, he was just the guy who lived in the trailer or something.
Yeah, he just was there.
Well, then the doctor had a few lines. He doesn't make it, but like, it's well over 50%. It's like close to like 75% of the townspeople
Yeah.
do make it out, which is like, yeah, if you picked up any other horror movie, or again, most other iterations of Tremors, like
Yeah.
2 people make it out of the second one, I think. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
And I
But
think it's the same for the third one. Like,
Again, if people going into this now or watching this and it's like, well, Miguel's dead, like it's just any minority has to be dead in these kind of movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like, yeah. Oh, or that kid who was annoying. The annoying
Yeah.
kid's definitely going to die. Oh, there's a little kid. Well, we're actually going to kill the little kid to make it seem real. you know,
yeah.
and make it edgy.
It
Who knows?
is interesting that I feel like it keeps the stakes without resorting to like
Yeah.
everyone dying.
Yeah.
So I my contrarian take on this movie is that it's weirdly like I feel like it's like a very perfect for what it is, but it also like it like it doesn't like I really like it, but I don't love it. Like that is my controversial. Like it doesn't.
Didn't you just say earlier that you love this movie?
I don't think I did.
I
'Cause
might
knew
have
I
said
was
it
gonna make
a
this
lot.
I maybe I did, but I just meant that like Gremlins is a movie that I love, and I
Mhm.
love it because it maybe takes bigger risks, and it's also like
That's fair.
overall weirder because of like the whole like slapstick comedy like element to it, Looney Tunes part.
Yeah.
That makes me like it, but like this movie for whatever reason it's just like man, it's charming and it works and the writing is pretty well. It's decently, maybe it's some of the acting, like even Kevin Bacon I think is sort of chewing the furniture a little bit. Like he's
Yeah.
playing his character a little bit like big for the nosebleed seats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and so I think it's like part of that. And like, cause I wanted to like really love it. I wanted to be like, oh yeah, we're watching Tremors again. I'm going to like, this movie's great. You know, I have great memories of it. And I remember like, I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is better than I remember. And then, but at the same time, I was also like, but it's also like kind of flat at times. Do any of you know what I mean when I'm saying that?
Well, like I said, I think it drops off in the third act.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it
I-
doesn't have like a big hook or like a big weird idea or
Well,
something.
the Graboids have like a lot of little hooks on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they travel through the
Yeah,
sand. They
that's
showed
true.
that.
Yeah, they did show that. So I
So you
guess
must
I'm
have
an
missed
idiot.
that.
So you wanted this to be directed by Joe Dante? Is that what you're saying?
That's I said. Yeah. That's exactly what I did. Did I not say that?
Yes,
part?
basically.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I am also a little bit nostalgia blinded because this is a movie that my dad and I
Sure.
watched a million times together, and we like still talk about Tremors like regularly. So it's hard for me to see this as anything but perfection,
Yeah.
the name of the town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the name of it. I knew it had an
like-
ironic name.
But I it's not, I could see it not being as dynamic as you might want.
Yeah, not even just dynamic. I was like kind of like trying to like find the sort of like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't like I didn't go into it like going like I want it to be this way, but like when it was over, I was sort of like, huh. It like I felt like it like lacked sort of like it needed to be either more ambitious or like more bad. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like weird. It's like almost in an uncanny valley for me, where it's like if it's like this sci-fi level sort of like creature feature, it's like a perfect sci-fi original movie is Tremors. You know, even though it's not a
Right.
sci-fi original movie.
It's what they're all trying to
It's
be.
all what they're trying to be. But I was like, it's also one of those things where it's like the closer you get to it, the like less interesting it is. You know, like you get close there and it's like, oh, okay, you just did that really well. But like, there's nothing like that made you go like, what? You know what I mean? Like, and like, or made you go like, I've never seen something like, you know what I mean? Like,
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. And this is me
I
putting
just
on
don't agree.
I am putting on a contrarian hat. I'm like, so the listener knows I'm wearing my Organization 13 outfit. You know, this is
God.
my contrarian
I-
cloak.
Listen,
You know?
I wish you were.
No, I am. The listener.
Mm.
That's what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, and nothing else.
Yeah, and nothing else. Yes, my little penis is. You can see it because I left the cloak open.
As
So-
you do.
Okay, so Will, I feel like at this point
Yeah.
we got to hear what your grade for this movie is. Then
Oh yeah, because I really want to give it a 5 out of 5 because it is in a lot of ways like I admire that it worked. I admire that they did a good job. Like they did it. You know what? No, it is a 5 out of 5. It's 5. No, it really is.
Yeah.
Because it seems like such a low budget thing, and they accomplished it. You know what I mean?
we also didn't talk about this is before special effects.
Yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
so everything is practical. and
Everything
they
is
do it
practical.
And
So
it's so cool.
It looks great. Yeah, yeah.
I watched
yeah.
some. It was called Making Perfection. I
Yeah.
just watched that today. That's really good.
Yeah.
But just watch all the behind the scenes, and you'll be like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit! How do they come up with this?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so cool.
Yeah. I'm not. No, I was like, I honestly, I only brought that last bit up so that I had something to talk about because it's almost too boring
know.
when I like a movie too much. Because
Yeah.
it's just like, yeah, it's great.
I
It
just
is-
think about
it is
like,
almost
man,
in like the don't kill me, the Die Hard category where it's like this movie is executed nearly perfectly.
Yeah.
So it's like
and also everyone's talked about this movie to death. So
Yeah,
there's
so it's-
nothing
it's-
else to say.
we can't say anything new. I can gush about this movie for hours and
Yeah,
hours,
yeah,
but
yeah.
nobody wants to hear that unless you do, and then get at me because I will. This movie's great. I love this movie. What'd you give it?
I'm gonna
He
give
said
this
5 out of
movie
5.
5 pumpkin pie filling splattered all over the place.
Yes,
out
beautiful.
of 5.
Beautiful. They play it every year on Thanksgiving. This in a world where I'm a stronger person,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm a person who's more principled,
Mhm.
this would be my Thanksgiving tradition, but I always cave and do something like traditional
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
plain
And I
Yeah,
don't
so-
want to. I just want my Thanksgiving tradition to be sitting and watching as many of the Tremors movies as I feel like and eating too much pumpkin pie and feeling very sick.
So for the listener, the graboids, when they die or get hurt or whatever, they have like kind of like orangey blood, and behind the scenes, apparently they use like pumpkin pie filling or
Yeah.
like smashed pumpkins.
That's
or
like
pureed
one of the
pumpkins,
ingredients
or
in the
something.
guts.
Smashing Pumpkins,
Yeah,
Which
seeds.
is
smashed
why
pumpkins.
sci-fi plays it on Thanksgiving.
which is why now, yeah, sci-fi plays.
even though Tremors feels like a very summer movie.
It does.
Craig, what yep.
Buddy.
Blar, blar, blar.
I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 bologna and beans.
Yep.
Um,
Bologna and beans. Listen, that sounds pretty freaking good to me, honestly.
I can't abide baked beans for breakfast. I don't know what they're doing over in the UK.
what
Baked
I
beans
love
for
beans.
breakfast.
what this movie lacks in some of the pacing issues, and just it's not one of my favorite movies, but it's a comfort movie. But what it lacks in those things, it makes up for in you have a great bro relationship between
Yeah, I do love a
them.
dual main character movie.
yes
You know what I mean? It's always fun when the main character isn't just like one handsome dude, but
Yeah.
like kind of like two characters who can play off of each other.
yeah that's the thing. It's a lot more interesting when
Yes.
they're just foils for each other.
Yeah, well, it also makes it seem less like, oh, this is about one hero saving the town, and more
Yeah.
like, oh, these are like people all working together. So I think that like plays well into it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Phil?
7 out of 7. Because
Okay.
there's 7 movies.
Yes.
Okay.
I love this show. I love this series. I love this like universe of weird. Again, I think I've mentioned this multiple times. I'm the only human being I know who watched the TV show when it came out.
Ooh, yikes. Okay.
It's not good.
What was the premise of that show?
It was the graboids were like a background creature.
Hmm.
They were like in the valley, but they weren't really doing a lot.
Yeah.
It was just random other weird monsters and like creatures, and like the one I remember the most vividly is there was like a company that was dumping something
Mhm.
somewhere in perfection or near perfection, and it was causing the plants to like grow super big and super like I think it like wasn't like casting spells obviously, but it had like a like pollen or something that was coming out and was like affecting the people in the town. So it was just like they were trying to do like a sci-fi monster of the week thing with this franchise, with this IP, and it just didn't land.
I feel like there's nothing to latch onto. Like
that's
the
thing.
Like,
they had to add like, oh, we have these characters, we have this setting, we have the graboids, but nobody's going to want to watch.
But also, do you have the characters? You know what I mean? Like,
no, they just had Bert.
Yeah, I mean, you got to make up. You got to what's.
And that's the thing.
Creature
is that they
feature
have,
is like sort of like it's a one story. That's why these sequels to these things and slasher movies are always terrible until like the 5th time around when they figure out how to reinvent it somehow. Because it's like you can't have a sequel.
It's always when they realize what actually people liked about the first and second is that and not that like, oh,
more catchphrases,
more stabbing.
Yeah.
More monster eating person.
You know what they knew eventually is that they needed to add the most dynamic part of Tremors, which would be Jamie Kennedy.
Is he in one of the movies?
He's in like the last couple.
Wow.
He's like the sidekick to
There's one where they go back to cowboy times and Michael Gross is still in it as like one of his ancestors. Which
hilarious.
Is weird because in this movie, it doesn't seem like he's native to the area. It seems like he came out here.
Yes.
Because he specifically says that's why we bought property here. So like his ancestor didn't live there. So what? Anyways, we don't need to be discussing them.
Did the TV show do the thing where they like have the graboids actually like help? Like the old T-Rex in Jurassic movies come back and actually be helpful.
God, I hate it when
maybe
they do
not
that.
explicitly, but definitely not.
Yeah,
like they were so, and that happens in 2 or 3 as well, because there is at that point, I think technically one graboid left, and it is El Blanco, and it is like kind of friends with quotes with Bert.
Oh no!
They don't like have a scene where he like talks to it, but it in like a like talks to it directly.
Yeah.
But like it is seemingly more intelligent than the other ones.
That is the only way you make a TV show out of it is you pivot to the Godzilla model, where Godzilla is no longer the bad guy; it is the good guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's kind of what they tried to do.
Yeah.
It didn't land. Clearly, there was one season that I don't think was received well. I thought it was cool, but I was also like 9.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna read a few reviews from Letterboxd about Tremors.
It better be 5 out of 5s.
Dare I say the greatest and most homoerotic film ever made?
You know, honestly,
elaborate, please.
They do not give me vibes. In the slightest.
No, they give brother
like
vibes, if anything.
I'll make that joke. Like I'll do that bit about most things. But this one, they just don't seem like they give those vibes.
Best argument I've seen for pro-gun laws. And then was not ready for how much Rebo rules in this.
Oh yeah, I know. It's funny to see her as like somebody who like shoots a bunch of has like shotguns and stuff.
One of my favorite line readings in a movie is when Kevin Bacon says, "Fuck you."
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean by so the acting is fine.
The scenery.
Yeah.
So I have the next pick.
Yeah, and it is crazy to me that the words out of your mouth are not, I picked Tremors 2.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm genuinely upset, but I'll just watch it instead of whatever you pick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to feel bad about that at all. So the person who is in this next movie is Victor Wong, who plays Walter Chang in this.
You didn't even go with the Kevin Bacon?
No, I didn't.
Wild.
Wow.
So Victor Wong was in quite a bit of movies in the 80s, and one of them was Prince of Darkness from John Carpenter.
Yeah.
we're back to the dark stuff again.
We're back to the dark stuff. I love this movie. It is such a Phil movie. And I know I'm like calling my shot here, because if you don't like it, I'll be like, well, I guess, I can't always hit it, but it's such a weird movie.
It's John Carpenter. So I haven't seen it, but
yeah.
John Carpenter, when he hits, is like, it's perfection.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. This has been on my list for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You do. I said this to you the other night. Like, sometimes you call a shot about me liking something so absurdly well. You do that too, Will, because you did it with Swamp Thing, where you were like, Phil, this has the potential to be your favorite thing of all time. And now I'm reading the comic and I was like, this might be my favorite thing of all time.
Yeah.
And you've done this multiple times, Craig. It's, you guys know me. It's like we're friends.
So
it's like we're friends.
It makes me feel really good, genuinely.
So this movie is the movie he made directly after Big Trouble in Little China, I think.
Yeah.
Which was Thing came before that, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Thing was, yeah.
Yeah, 82 or so. And this is 87?
Yeah, this is, I think They Live is right after this, so that was kind of like the end of his run.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Did he ever come back from the slump?
Nope.
He just like plays video games now, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, he tours with his son.
Yeah.
With their music, and he plays video games, and he's very happy and
That's
always
fucking awesome.
He's so grumpy in interviews. It's great.
I love this for him.
Man.
He's literally living like my dream.
Yeah. Be a grumpy old man playing video games and playing electronic music.
I wanna know what games he plays, if he plays anything online, and I can play with him.
Gosh, what was he playing? It was an Xbox game. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but like famously he was playing. It wasn't Halo, but it was something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, it says that he likes Fallout 76.
Oh, Fallout. That was it.
and
Fallout
Horizon,
76.
Forbidden West and stuff.
Thank you for liking and subscribing to the podcast. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
TikTok, maybe.
I almost said Twitter.
Yeah.
If you want to tell us, what's your favorite kind of graboid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Craig, I feel like you're an ass blaster, man.
I'm an ass blaster. I think we're all ass blasters, but I think that's mostly because of diet.
Yeah. I like shriekers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I've seen 2 of these movies, Tremors 1 and Tremors 3. This episode was brought to you by Brad Barr.
Woo!
If you are interested in hearing your name shouted out and want to help support us, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/mumbleandtruck.
If you like what you heard, consider leaving a review on any of our platforms, or burying something underground and then hoping that a graboid gets it and takes it out of the valley and all the way to Michigan and brings it to us. And then I have a pet graboid.
Yeah.
That's all for this episode. I'm Kevin Bacon.
I'm Fred Ward.
And I'm Burt Ward.
Oh.
I'm Rape McIntyre.
Go watch all of these movies. They're so good.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
God, I love Tremors.
Brought to you by Mumble and Shrug Productions.